to your shining supreme station, Diamond 88.7 FM. We're located at Plot 2, New Yidi Road, Irewolide. Welcome to today's edition of National Affairs, your trusted source for in-depth discussions on national issues. I'm Nedu Okorie. All right, in the next few minutes, we'll be delving into the recent jailbreak in Osun State, and we'll be looking at the challenges in recapturing the escapees and how technology can actually play an important role in making sure that our correctional facility is secure. But before we do that, we at Diamond FM wish to commiserate with the friend. All right, without wasting much time, let's delve into today's program. This morning, we'll be taking reactions from you, my listeners. We'll be taking reactions concerning the jailbreak in Osun. Earlier this week, precisely on Tuesday, we got a report about the escape of 7 inmates from the Ilesha Correctional Center. It will be happening on the 24th of April last year. That was the first, talking about the first jailbreak after President Tinubu assumed office. This one actually occurred in Suleja, Niger State. 118 inmates broke free, and they alluded that jailbreak to the downpour that occurred previous day before the jailbreak, and this same one actually occurred due to some would not say it is a breach. Some would say it is as a result of infrastructural deficit on the part of the correctional service due to the collapse of the fence. These 7 inmates were able to escape, and many questions has been raised. We'd like to hear from you, our listeners. What do you make of the recent occurrence, and what must the government do? Because there are actually fears that those they couldn't capture might infiltrate into the society or into the dens of criminals and, go back to their previous acts and start carrying out dastard acts on the society. Well, let's hear from you, our listeners at home. The number to call is 0913-655-6952. Hello, good morning. All right, you can also call 0913. Being done on these facilities. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm talking with very serious emotion. Allah forgive yourselves on his shortcomings.
Thank you so much.
I grew up to hear of this Ilesha prison.
Yeah.
But there is one thing I want Nigerians to know. Kano State government, or is it River, one in Niger State months ago. So all that it requires is we need modern prison. But must it be federal government alone? No. State government can build modern prisons.
Okay.
And hand over to Ministry of Internal Affairs. It's for the when you have the federal government,
yes,
they are for everybody. States are for people living or indigenous of that state. So states they will do better to build modern states. Modern prisons.
All right.
God bless Nigeria.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Bamidele Ige. Development 0913-655-6952. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, role model.
Yes, please, good morning. Thank you so much.
Happy weekend all.
All right.
This is Mrs. Prophetess Ayodele from airport.
Thank you so much.
It's a very good topic that reminds the federal government. They must watch the time of building of the correctional center.
Yeah.
Some are cold. And if there is heavy rain, the wall will weak. And it's easy for those inmates to try their best to go out. And another side, a minister for interior should try to go around and see how many of the correctional center is due for modern structure.
Okay.
Especially Kwara is inside the city now. Sorry to mention that. They are living together with people now. We are urging the present governor of Kwara State to please look into that before his tenure ends. Then again,
the high number of inmates in our correctional centers, delayed trial, and many other issues as well surrounding this. And we also have the challenges involved in recapturing these inmates. What is the government or what are security operatives doing to ensure that these inmates are there? Interagency alliances. Yes, that is from one, not just the police, but not just the correctional centers, other agencies as well. Are they collaborating to ensure the recapture of these inmates? The use of technology is also another point that has been raised by experts. Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning, Nedu.
Yes, please, good morning.
Good morning, this is Godwin from Black Journey.
You're welcome, Mr. Godwin.
It is not a new thing, it's jailbreak, not a new thing. Look at the time of Baba Buhari.
Yes.
Yes, so no come they didn't come for anybody. And rich people, the criminals, they went away like that. Security, then with no security. It's a pity. I'm very sorry for this question.
All right.
May God bless us.
All right, may God bless us.
you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin. Thank you for your submission. All right, like I mentioned earlier, one of the 7 inmates that fled from the Elisha Correctional, and some are actually asking, this 5 billion naira, why can't it be put back into ensuring the refurbishment and rehabilitation of the infrastructures in these correctional centers? This is a big question directed to the authorities. We have to take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue with national affairs. We'll still look at other angles to this particular topic. We'll look at the role of technology and how it can enhance security in our correctional centers. This is still Nedu Okorie on National Affairs. So we'll be right back.
Diamond 88.7 FM.
Please listen to this announcement. The entire family of late Chief Stephen Kolawole Oke of Shao in Moro local government area of Kwara State wish to thank the following eminent personalities for their support during the passage and burial ceremony of our patriarch. Our special appreciation goes to His Excellency, the Kwara State Governor, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurrahman, Honorable Yisa Benjamin, Kaduna Old Boys Association, Akogun of Shao, Oloye Oladuni, Dr. Omotayo Anyila, Barrister Shehu Magaji, Moro Descendants Development Union, and all members of Moro Abdurrahman Abdurazak Unity Forum. Our appreciation goes to the Ohoro of Shao and Ohoro in Council, Shao Community, Obajisun of Ayedun, Dr. Adeyemo Adegbite, Prince Ademola Adegbite, Dr. Femi Joseph, Dr. Solomon Afolabi, Dr. Larungbe Afolabi, Dr. Kolawole Afolabi, Prince Larry Afolabi, Dr. Bolaji Afolabi, Majid, Poor Ford Chairman Ilorin South, Alhaji Mohammed Lafiaji, Professor Adeoye Adetumbi, Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali, Dr. Larry Shitu, Professor Joseph Adigun, Alhaji Adamu Manko, Chairperson and Councillors, Moro Local Government Area, Moro Local Government Council, Bale Igwemu, and all bales of Moro Local Government Area.
Kì í sì rẹ̀ mí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í sú mi. Àwọ̀ mi sì ń jí pépépé sí bí tọmọ tuntun lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀dí abájọ. Monomin Plus atẹ́jẹ̀ṣe oògùn tó ń fi epo ẹja cod liver oil ṣẹjọ́ ẹ̀ food supplement ni. Èròjà ẹ peléke, ó ń tara ṣe, ó ń máradán, ó ń jẹ́ kọ́mọdé dàgbà dáadáa, ó sì ń jẹ́ kí àgbàlagbà máa ta kébékébé. Monomin Plus.
Monomin Plus fún èròjà tó ń tún inú ara ṣe lẹ́yìn ìwádìí ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀. A tún fi èròjà cod liver oil epo ẹja sí i ló fi wá di oògùn méjì tá a papọ̀ sínú ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo. La fi ń pè é ní Monomin Plus. Iléeṣẹ́ Tuyi Pharmaceutical Industries Limited. Àwọn tó lórúkọ tó ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé níbi kápò oògùn òyìnbó ló ṣe é. Monomin Plus.
Monomin Plus. reunion, get together, or want to surprise your friend, partner, or family, come visit Diamond Amusement Park today and you'll be glad you did. Refreshment is available at affordable rate. Gate fee is 500 naira. For further inquiry, call 080-2677-3152 or visit Plot 2 New Yidi Road, Ilori. Diamond Amusement Park, truly home of unlimited fun.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond887FM.
At what various things and various reactions from different people, and what the government must do, and the challenges in recapturing these inmates. Like I mentioned, recapturing all these escapees is actually a huge task, and it involves collaboration with various security operatives. Well, the questions that people are asking is what exactly is the government, or what strategy can the government employ in recapturing these inmates? That's our platform and via our studio lines on 0913 655 6952. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
This is Alaji Taye, calling from Port Harcourt.
You're welcome, Alaji Taye.
You see, Nigeria is a paradox. And we are always reactive than being proactive. Number one, this prison across Nigeria, I want to believe that there's always a proposal for the maintenance every year. While this maintenance is done, that is number one. The second, the facility. So what I want, the Minister of Interior, is a very active person. If he's aware that this thing is happening in the prison, he will have taken measures against it. And again, there are security agents, the civil defense are equal to the prison to guard their facility. How much are they taking care of all these people? So there has to be a holistic investigation. So why are these things happening all the time? And those that have escaped in the past, have they been arrested? Why if criminals keep on escaping, what do you think will happen? They still go back to society and begin to cause criminal activity. So it's really unfortunate, and it's even shameful that they're even saying that prison escape. It has been happening. So they should try to push out the bad eggs among them. Because something cannot be happening, we can't internal connivance. These are the things they should find out. They should carry out a holistic
calls coming in 0913 655 6952. Alaji Taye has mentioned that Nigerian authorities are proactive, or are not proactive. They're actually reactive. They react to situations. Well, reacting to situations, we've noticed, or many individuals have noticed, that recapturing these inmates is a huge challenge. But we've looked at the role of security operatives, we've admonished and advised them, but what are the roles of the local community in assisting authorities in ensuring that this manhunt is carried out effectively? We need to look at the role.
Of course, yeah. Look at two people, the Boko Haram.
Okay.
The two people in this country, they wanted to go to make our church unarrested. It's only God that saved us. That this they were captured. But this is so they have gone like that. Look at the no security I'm saying. Everything is porous. No unchecked. They will come. Look at they will come from here, from other country. They will come to Nigeria. They be living with us in this unarrested, unchecked. So that what are we going to do? Nedu? Government will not come down and help us. It is true that we help ourselves.
All right.
Because there's no tools. God bless you, Nedu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your submission. All right, let me take some messages. On our Facebook platform, Kolade Ayinde says, the Nigerian Correctional Service government should free all awaiting trials that have been in custody for more than 6 months. Minor offenders should be set free. There should be a monthly review of activities and easing out of just look at the one in Ilorin. Can you say that one is really safe unless they implement modern structure, which will include CCTV cameras, sensitive sensor wired fence? The trend may continue. It has happened in Abuja, Kano, Maiduguri, Ilesha, Enugu, etc. Technology has advanced beyond all these. And archaic and expired building. Thank you so much, Ola from Airport. Okay, this one, we are still taking reactions. 0913-655-6952. Hello, good morning.
Well done, my brother.
Thank you so much.
May the soul of one of our ambassadors and Diamond FM rest in peace. And may God be with his family behind.
Okay, thank you.
Professor Sayodele, you know your conversation.
Yes.
The minister needs to do a lot in demanding for the corona center.
Hello. All right, kindly call us back. It seems the network is having a glitch. Kindly call us back on 0913-655-6952. That's the number to call. Well, still talking about this issue. Experts have actually argued that incorporating advanced technology into the correctional facilities would actually reduce the occurrence of jailbreak and comprehensive data. This is actually what this is all about, so that those who flee the prison facility can be recaptured using technology. This is the recommendation of the House of Representatives, and it will actually go a long way. We are still looking at the potential of integrating all this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, they can still fix CCTV camera to watch. Only it can cost the federal government. But the money they say they want to give the informant, why can't they use that money for their well-being? Their well-being is very important. And the staff in that sector, they're supposed to take good care of them. They're supposed to give them special salary. And their judgment should be quickly, as I said before. So they should not condemn them. Minister for Interior have a lot to do to go around to relocate some correctional center.
All right.
Wishing them happy Democracy Day.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's take more calls. 0913-655-6952. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, please. Good morning. What's your name?
This is Alaka again.
Okay.
The news of the day. You know, we do have 4 wards of any house. 4 wards. If watchtowers are built and these watchtowers are properly monitored day and night, they will have seen whoever wants to escape from the prison. So this will be put in the plan. Building, and I do have, there are some places that you see this watchtower. Even where there are military bases, you see watchtower. To watch any intended criminals coming from afar. So I think such things. And in the prison, we have armed squad too. And the civil defense has been assisting them in providing armed personnel for security at the prison. So these armed personnel should be properly taken care of. Their good weather should be good, so that they will be money that thing 24 hours. So that any attempt for anybody to escape will have been seen. Even if they cannot install CCTV camera because of the cost effectiveness, they can come up with such a watchtower that will serve as a watching point for anybody who wants to escape from any prison. May the soul of Dr. Hadi rest in power.
Amen. Amen. All right. Thank you so much, Alaji Tai. Well, still talking about the jailbreak. Installing CCTV camera in our facility shouldn't be a burden against the use of. I think even the CCTV is the least among the technology apparatuses or technological device that can be employed. It's the least among all the technological devices. And Alaji Tai also mentioned while drawing the plan for a correctional facility, or if a correctional facility is in existence, there should be a watch tower, yes, that can see the perimeter of every prison facility. That is actually, governments need to look deeply into how they apportion or landed properties to individuals. I think this should be looked into. And if urbanization has taken over a particular area where a correctional center is, then it's paramount for it to be relocated. And relocated, new ones built, and this is essential for the security of lives and properties of people around that area. We're still taking reactions. 0913-655-6952. That's the number. Invaders actually invaded the prison facility that was in Kuje prison and infiltrated the prison and led to the release of some of the inmates. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. You are live on Diamond FM. Yes, what's your name?
I'm Ajayi Shola by name.
All right, Ajayi, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so the question we need to ask ourselves is, the prison censor, whatever they made mention of, is it inside the compound of the prison they are putting
some individuals in all these escapes? Well, these are actually insinuations, and if proper investigations are carried out, the truth will definitely be revealed. Well, at this point, let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll delve into the second segment, which is actually a tribute to Dr. Moshood Hadi Atanda. This is still National Affairs. We'll be right back.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Diamond887FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
Director of the Center for Unilorin Affiliate Degree Program at the Kwara State College of Education, Ilorin, and he reportedly died in his office while preparing for yesterday's Jumat Khutbah. And we say, may so rest in peace. Yes, just like we know, he was a regular guest on Diamond FM, Diamond Breakfast Show, and he has been with us for several years, and he hardly misses any day that he's meant to be on air. Despite coming from a very far distance, he comes early and he ensures that he does his program and he speaks well. And even during the last public holidays, he still chooses to come, even from a far distance. He's known for his calmness and easygoing nature, and he was such a reliable resource. Dr. Moshood Hadi, our sincere thoughts with your family and with all his friends. And in honor of Dr. Hadi Moshood, we would like to bring to our esteemed listeners an excerpt from his last moments on Diamond FM this week. He was actually here on Monday, 19th May 2025.
We're glad to have you join us on the radio. This is your one-stop dial, your shining supreme station, Diamond 88.7 FM, and you're welcome to the program, The Diamond Breakfast Show. The 19th day in the month of May 2025. It's Monday, another day to get up and, get going. Get your Goal Act of 2022, which would make voting mandatory for eligible citizens. It has passed second reading in the House of Representatives. Now, in this bill, it includes penalties for people who do not vote. Penalties include fines up to 100,000 naira or imprisonment of up to 6 months. So for somebody who thinks, I don't just want to vote, why should I vote? I can't go out to vote for one reason or the other. Well, these are some of the penalties that that will be meted out, to those who engage in voter apathy. Now, let's take a look at this. Should it be made compulsory? That's the first question. And then what does Nigeria stand to gain or not gain from this?
Good morning once again. I want to give you back another question. Joy. Everybody is aware of what happened during the June 12th kind of election. The enthusiasm, the kind of happiness, the kind of turnout, a lot of things that people come out because they really want to vote. They are really eager to vote because they are really having a high expectation. But in a situation where our expectations, the hope are dashed, our expectations are no more there, your vote doesn't count, people don't care what happened, people snatch away ballot boxes. Not
that's the question. Should it be made compulsory?
It's not. It should not.
Should it be a personal choice or something?
It should be a personal choice or kind of a thing.
Now, looking at this, they also cited several examples of countries that have employed.
That's their mistake, Bisola. They will go out there and see something happening in Brazil, this thing, not taking cognizance of the environment at which they operate their own case. Is it what is happening here that is happening in Brazil, in Australia, where they are citing a sample? Where things goes, impunity is at the end of our fear. It's not the way. It's not the same case. They cannot just be making comparison of
bill is passed when people are going to be fined or people would go to jail for not voting. People in volatile areas like this, people who can't get or who don't have access to places where they're expected to vote, what would not happen to these people?
Even a lot, not even only those people. What are those who are in diaspora, who are registered, who could not even come back home because of the cost of the flight to come and vote in Nigeria here? What happens to them? What happened to those who are migrated for one reason or the other that cannot even make it back home? And even their own children, their own wives, their own family, are they voting? When it comes to voting, they are the most guilty of this offense. And let them implement that bill unless we will go to jail.
All right.
How many of their children come out to vote? We don't see them. It's only when they come there they will see them giving them cars and giving them security to parade them around. This is kind of injustice. The system is that there is a repeated betrayal of those who are voted, those who vote into power. They have betrayed us. People felt betrayed, and they are no more having confidence and no more confidence in any of them. Not only that, there is a selective justice, which is part of the reason why, even if people are picked for any offenses now, there is selective justice there. They will not get the right justice there. So people are no more having confidence in the judicial system. Not only that, there are unkept promises by those whom we go out to vote for. A lot of unkept promises are there. So why do we have to waste our time all the time? Then we have not only that, there are people questioning even the electoral umpire. Are they truly independent? They are selected by those who are there to rule. So a lot of things are wrong that we need to address. This I expect the assembly to tackle first, rather than criminalizing the offenders. Right. So that is not the issue. So let us tackle the reason for the voter apathy. Why are people not coming out? People have been coming out before. People came out before, even in June 12 and other previous elections. But the last two election that we had now, that's when we had a lot of very significant, low significant number of people coming out. Right. And because of all this systemic failure in our system that we need to address, we are not addressing it, and we are now criminalizing it. Right, so to me, that is not the issue. That is not the solution.
My name is still Bisola Oduwole Sliman, and I still have with me Dr. Hadi Moshood Atanda, who has been speaking on the topic of discourse for this morning. However, we need to quickly move on to another very crucial topic, and this has to do with electronic vehicles manufacturing here in Nigeria. The Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, Yu Dunhai, has reaffirmed China's commitment to deepening bilateral cooperation with Nigeria, particularly in the solid mineral sector, that is the mining sector, through the establishment of electric vehicle factories and increased industrial collaboration. Ambassador Dunhai disclosed that plans are already underway to establish electric vehicle factories and other manufacturing ventures in Nigeria. He also highlighted the Chinese government stance on responsible investment. The ambassador stated that the embassy consists here in Nigeria by the Chinese government. What is your take on that? How sustainable is that? Let's take it from there.
I want to look at it from two angles.
All right.
One, the electronic vehicle in Nigeria, are we ripe for it? One, if we have to go on this electronic vehicle, that's one of the mistakes I say our leaders are making, that they don't know what is next in our electric vehicle. Where do we charge? When people are in their house, don't even get light for 24 hours or even 72 hours, and you want them to have electric vehicle, where will they charge it? And we have to take it to a particular company where we have to go and pay money to charge that vehicle again. That's another kind of thing that we don't even think of what next. Okay. We don't have that stable electricity even to supply, even to enjoy among ourselves first. We are thinking of having. Why don't you, even if they know you can use this Chinese to have a stable electricity for us in Nigeria, so that we have a stable electricity, everybody in Nigeria irrespective of wherever you are enjoying to this aspect. That's the one I love about it.
Okay.
But the readiness of it is the part that the first score that we are not ready for it.
This would also encourage the government to improve on our electricity supply and, ensure
that will have been the first thing first before thinking of that one. Because one thing first, it has to be stability before we are thinking of even bringing that kind of thing.
All right, now still talking about the agreements between the Chinese government and the Nigerian government, let's take a look at mining activities in Nigeria. And,
yes.
Some of the challenges that we tend to face. In some cases, we have seen some of these Chinese nationals fail to follow the rules and regulations of either the state government or the federal government in areas where they are mining. Now, how well can we balance this to ensure that Nigerians also enjoy this mining?
And a strong bilateral agreement is now signed among the two countries. That will now give it a more solid kind of agreement. That even if our national is found guilty of any of this offense, please report him to us. We are going to give it the necessary punishment. So, and if our own citizen too is also found guilty of this, there's this kind of punishment that's going to be meted on him. So, this kind of solid agreement will make it give a kind of enforcement that will make it work. Okay. But in the previous agreement, where we don't have any agreement between a bilateral agreement between any government, it's just that the individual, such that they are going to be given a kind of better outlook in terms of infrastructural development, in terms of assistance to the degradation that is going on in there. Look at Zamfara, for instance. Zamfara today is becoming a terrorist state because of the mining activity that is going there. And because there is no backup by the government to support the state and to give the people a kind of backing, legal backing. So this is happening there, and we want the government to seal up that area so that the people will be protected. Right. I'm happy that lithium is found in Kwara too, and some part of Kayama or Chikanda side, we are having many activities going on there. The Kwasi government
today.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it. However, as I like to say on this program, we will not stop speaking. We will not stop playing our part and doing the right thing as a people, as citizens of this great country, Nigeria. Because I know that Nigeria will be great again. My name is Bisola Uduwale Suleiman.
All right, and Moshood Atanda, as well as the management of Kwara State College of Education. May God grant his soul rest. All right, on that note, I would like to appreciate everyone.
Comes to bringing you the best of programming on radio. Diamond 88.7 FM remains your best bet. Be it sport.